You speak good. Screw it.
We all speak good.
At the very least, this is not the N64 version where I'm gonna have to collect all the notes again. Everything is saved. And we get to hear Grunty taunt us.
Well, weren't you also saying that the Xbox version fixed that too?
Yes.
Alright. Oh my gosh, we lost a life. It's the first time we ever did in this game.
Oh, she didn't say anything. Grunty usually will taunt you when you die for the first time.
Well, it's Grunty. I'm getting used to the fact that she's taunting you whenever you do anything in this game.
Yes.
As long as we don't have to talk to Gruntilda and find out even more deep secrets about Gruntilda.
Well, of course we're gonna have to do that.
Oh, I hope not.
Yes.
I don't want any more of those.
Because it's kind of a part of the final...
Oh, they're so gross, though. She's telling us stuff we don't want to know. But yeah, so for the people who are asking if I like Broken Age, I did. I just kind of think, I mean, don't get me wrong, I'll go play Act 2 when it comes out. Because anybody who purchased Broken Age will get Act 2 as soon as it comes out. But yeah, it's one of those frustrators of he had $3 million. Mm-hmm. He was only asking for like a couple 100,000, I think, and he got $3 million. And now we see where kind of the budget went. But there you go, YouTubers. I finally played something current. Aren't you proud of me? It's not that I don't... It's not that I'm not interested in playing current stuff. It's that I want to get through the stuff that's old first.
Yeah.
So that everything else makes sense. Oh, and I see a gold feather, so...
Lots of gold feathers.
Oh, did you lose all your gold feathers because you died?
No, I used them all in the with those mutant crabs.
Oh, gotcha, okay. Shows how much I'm paying attention to actual numbers. You'd think I would be, considering they're like in big bold letters.
Yeah.
But no, not really.
Eggs.
Oh, and here's the other thing, too, with Broken Age. Yeah, you hired on talent like Elijah Wood and Jack Black. I can tell where Elijah Wood is in the game.
Can't tell where Jack Black is.
You can tell where Jack Black is, but it doesn't feel like Jack Black. Mainly because I think Jack Black has kind of set a pace for himself, where he has to be outlandish and yelling.
Yeah.
And the character that he plays is supposed to be like this guru. And so he's just like, he's like normal voice. You're like, you sure you had to get Jack Black for this voice? Really
pretty much could have been filled by anybody.
Yeah, like I was waiting for the line of like to go, and then you can go and do this of awesomeness, you know, and it never happened. So I'm like, okay, look, Jack Black worked perfectly for things like Brutal Legend, but you didn't need to bring him in for this role. I think it was really just because Jack is kind of a buddy of Tim Schafer's.
Mm-hmm.
So for all I know, Jack came in at reduced pay. I don't know if he does the same thing that like Bruce Campbell does for Sam Raimi, where he comes in at reduced pay to come and do a project that the director he likes.
I think I got everything down here.
You did? Awesome.
So...
Chains.
Almost. There's still that honeycomb I gotta get.
What, the thing under the pipe?
Yep.
I'm actually kind of surprised it gave you a breath meter. This game seems very forgiving, almost like it would never do a concept like that.
Why is that so unusual?
It's unusual because this game, for a 3D platformer, is kind of forgiving. Kind of holding your hand. I'm kind of surprised they're not holding your hand, like, and just making it so you can live underwater.
Right. Especially considering Donkey Kong did that.
Yeah, Donkey Kong did that. That's surprising to me.
Granted, 2D platformer, but same deal. They're both rare, and a lot of the Donkey Kong team came onto this project.
64 didn't have a breath meter, I don't think, either.
I don't
Even
know.
some of the Sonic games later have not had breath meters.
Well, Sonic games still have breath meters.
Dude, seriously. That would freak me out as a kid. Having that thing come out of the wall. I don't think I would have finished this game. I'd be like, "Ah, I'm afraid of what's going to come out of the wall next." Oh, I didn't even notice that before. The blowhole has actually got a life all its own.
Mm-hmm.
And it shoots out screws. Oh, I get it. It's got a cap. Oh, that's cute, Rare. You gotta love some of the ideas Rare comes up with.
They're very creative.
It's why, in a lot of cases, I think why we make the claim that Naughty Dog is kind of the Rare of this day and age. It's because they're the ones coming up with the outlandish ideas.
And Rare is just Microsoft's bitch.
Well, you know, I wasn't going to say it in that many words, but yeah, kind of. They're not even the favorite child of Microsoft right now. If I were to actually give like a studio that is, well, I wouldn't say Epic Games anymore because they just bought Gears of War from Epic to do their own stuff. Bungie has been a pain in their butt because they don't want to do Halo games anymore.
Yeah, now 343 is doing Halo for them.
Yes. Rare is off doing Kinect everything. If anything, I'd probably say like Double Helix, because I gotta say, I think the only money that Microsoft is getting off their new console is probably from Killer Instinct. And that's Double Helix, which I actually laugh at now because I didn't even realize this. So Double Helix made Killer Instinct for the Xbox, and they're actually a company kind of comprised of former Street Fighter people. And they actually also did a Capcom game, which is coming out next week. They're doing the Strider remake, which I'm totally excited for.
Very nice.
Do you remember Strider at all?
No.
Oh, you should. Strider was like the living example of why Genesis does and Nintendo don't. Because they actually, like, where Nintendo tried to make a unique Strider game and failed, Genesis ported the arcade game, and the arcade game is awesome. So I'm actually excited for next week, but I think I'm going to hold off, because that's coming out for next-gen consoles. And I might want to just get it for next-gen.
Come on, raise your fin. There's the hole. Oh, missed.
Now, while Alex is also working on this, I'm going to address one other thing that somebody has brought up to me. One question that we keep getting is, you know, we do a lot of these retro titles. Are we ever going to do anything current?
Well,
to which my answer is going to be very simple. We haven't really taken anything off the table. Okay, wait, we have taken one thing. We'll talk about that later, but we haven't really taken a whole lot of things off the table. Will we do current games? Sure.
Keep in mind, we kind of got to play through them first.
We want to play through them to make sure they're going to be done in a timely manner and all that, or whether or not it's worthwhile to complete them.
Yeah.
You know, like for example, with this one, we're doing a completionist kind of game here. We may not want to do that with every game that comes our way. So that's really the thing that kind of holds that process up, but we haven't taken much of anything off the table. If we had next-gen consoles, we would consider their games.
I mean, I'm probably not in a real position to say this, but there's a kind of a classic beginner LPer's mistake, and that is playing something that's brand new, hot off the shelf.
Yes.
That's kind of a way that...
where somebody like Jesse Cox can kind of get away with that, we kind of can't.
I mean, it's kind of one thing if you're doing up a review, but when you try to do like a Let's Play of a super brand new game, it's kind of in poor taste. Because you're probably doing it blind, you probably don't know what you're doing, and you're probably gonna...
And where blind Let's Plays actually do have a place, and it might be fun at one point for us to actually take on a blind LP, we haven't really planned that out. And if we were going to do that, the game would need to be worthwhile to take that on. Because other than that, I mean, we want to be able to provide a good product for you guys, and the way you do that is you play around it. But like, if you're asking if we would play games that came out last year, absolutely. As long as we have time to work with it, we'll consider it. I mean, because one suggestion that we've gotten is to do the Tomb Raider remake, because it's been getting a lot of good reviews, And there's a definitive edition coming out for the PS4, things like that. And I don't think we've taken that off the table. It would be interesting to talk about it, especially since this would be kind of our, at least to my knowledge, Alex has never played a Tomb Raider game.
That's true.
I avoided the Tomb Raider series. So that would be an interesting concept because we have no knowledge, maybe of the Angelina Jolie movies, but
I've never even watched the movies either.
I watched them because, you know, I got to watch it for free. Yeah, that's right, guys. I got to watch it for free. Both movies. No way on earth I would have paid for that crap. Oh, ow! Yikam Bolkam. I hope that was worth it.
Totally worth it.
Oh, wow, we were, like, sitting at 15. Do we need to go some areas we forgot?
I think there's still some more notes in the beginning area that I haven't grabbed.
Oh, that's right, because you didn't get anything done in the beginning area.
Might as well get it on the way out. I'm seriously hoping I haven't missed anything down here.
I think we're okay. We've been pretty thorough. But yeah, to the people who are wondering, oh, you actually did take something out of consideration, there is one game series we have, and I can't remember off the top of my head who requested it, but we did get a request to do the series Dead Space for Halloween, and right now I think we're going to take it under further consideration, but yeah, we're not really considering doing that, especially since our Halloween series has kind of been picked. Since we are doing Castlevania. Plus, Dead Space is really gory. Really, really gory. So, I'm not saying we won't do it, but we are gonna wait on it because we already have a Halloween series to take care of. Especially since everybody seems to have liked the Castlevania games being picked. They're kind of the hallmark of Halloween games these days. Either that or Resident Evil. And we'll get into that ham at some point. It'll be fun to go into the hammy dialogue in the first Resident Evil game. Just so that we can follow the meme of you were almost a Jill sandwich. I still like the fact one of the podcasters I listen to, he has all the dialogue on audio for that game.
Nice.
And so he loves still digging out like Barry and Jill dialogue and making it sound like they've got something going. So it's like, Barry, Jill, don't be angry. I wanted you to wait for me. And it's all like taking just random lines and putting them together in that way. I also like that when he first showed that he had the dialogue, he did this whole skit of him walking into a haunted house and it was him talking to Barry. It's like, Jill, dude, my name's Scott, not Jill. Jill, here's a lockpick. Dude, my name is Scott, I'm out of here.
And I am missing notes. This is gonna become a trend, I swear.
It will. But it's okay.
Seems like every freaking moment I'm gonna have to pause.
But we have all 10
oh, there they are.
jiggies for this area. And how many are we off? Oh, we're not off by that many. So, 95. It's not gonna be that hard.
Crap.
Double or nothing, they're underwater.
Yeah, I'm sure.
I would guarantee that they're underwater somewhere. Did we get everything inside Clanker?
I thought it.
I think there's a note right there.
Where?
Under the water.
That's
No,
a
that's
honeycomb. Don't get my hopes up like
that's
that.
That's a honeycomb hut right there. You know somebody's gonna feel jilted because we're not going into the cereal conversation. Well, you guys hinted that it was so great.
It's just hard to recreate it.
It's hard to recreate it. It was so random. Oh, there you go.
There we
three.
go. Okay.
4.
Oh, there's my missing notes.
Okay, well,
That wasn't so bad.
Oh, the high jump. So this may be a recurring theme, Alex, but at least we're going to be able to fix it really easy.
At least this time I didn't have to pause and look in the guide.
Exactly. Oh, okay. Yep. 97, 98, 99, 100!
Oh, 100 notes on this one.
Ooh, look, Ikambo.
Uh-oh.
Now, what is actually the requirements to get the completed ending?
It's collect all jiggies.
All the jiggies. Okay,
Yes.
so it's not like you have to collect all the Mumbo tokens as well.
No, the Mumbo tokens, they give you more than enough Mumbo tokens
This
in
is
this
way
game.
forgiving compared to Donkey Kong 64, where you literally had to collect everything.
Donkey Kong 64 is the record holder for most collectibles.
I was gonna say, is it still in the Guinness Book of Records?
As
Nothing's
far-
ever beat it?
I think as far as that goes, it's still the most collectibles in any given game.
It makes me wish I actually had the numbers. I need to go watch that completionist episode again, where they actually listed out all the collectible stuff you have to go get. It's insane. Seriously, guys, I have no problems with collect fests as long as there's reason to it. If there's no reason, no.
And as for the notes, they technically don't count towards getting that ending where they show you the stop and swap, but they do unlock some nice extras.
Yeah. Yay, so we are done with Clanker's Cavern, and we just need to get the Jiggy that comes out of the 100 notes, right?
But doesn't give you a jiggy.
Oh, this one doesn't?
Again, no, I told you that you don't get a jiggy for 100 notes. You just get the jiggy you just get an extra life.
Oh, okay.
It's
I'll
not
get
like,
this right eventually.
It's not like Mario 64, which did give you a star for 100 coins. But we do want to go down here to get the jiggy from this thing.
Oh, look, it's Bug Eyes Gruntilda. Apparently, Alex decided to do some operation on her. She had some mad cataracts.
Jill Hook.
Alright.
So now we can go to Bubbagloop Swamp, everybody.
Bubbagloop Swamp.
If I can remember out the way to get
I always want to say Bubba Gump Swamp.
Bubba Gump.
And the only reason I want to is because my wife likes watching ABC Family, and they've been playing like marathons of Forrest Gump all the time.
Not nearly as much as Harry Potter, I gotta say.
No, I'm saying recently. They've been doing a lot of replays of Forrest Gump.
Uh-huh.
And so, like, every time she turns on TV, it's Forrest Gump.
Get out of my face.
Alright.
Now we can go to this level for reals this time.
We can. But in the meantime, I think we actually need to troll the crowd just a little bit more.
Oh.
And we need to take a bit of a break. When we come back, we will actually get into Bubbagloop Swamp. But in the meantime, we are Drak and Shadow.
Yep. What?
Just kidding. See? I said trolling. I said trolling. Nobody can say I didn't say that.
Oh, that's right. Bubbles is over here.
I'll probably need to turn the audio up on that, but you know. Nobody can say I didn't troll anybody.
These are the wading boots. Chicken Legs wears them so you can safely wade through dangerous areas like the swamp for a limited time.
Okay, chicken. Or Kazooie. Let's go. Grab a pair.
Great, now you know all the swamp's new moves. If you can call that a move, it's more like an upgrade.
That's an item. That's what that is. It's not an upgrade, it's just it's an item that you can use. And something tells me it's specific to this area.
You'll see them actually quite a bit in other levels.
Okay.
But before I actually do, I need to go out for a moment.
Uh-oh.
If you recall, there were some boots over here.
And now that we've unlocked the boots, we can use them.
Yes. And trust me, you want to do this first thing that you can.
Oh wow, it makes her bigger too. Oh, I get it, for high water.
And piranha-infested water.
Oh, I didn't even think about that. Yeah, there were piranhas in this water, weren't there?
Yep. And these protect you.
And there's your eye used to it. I can hear the banjo thing with it. Wow, it looks like Kazooie's like on stilts. Oh, ice zone. Okay.
So you can come here and unlock the...
If you think I'm rather soft, I'll be waiting in the loft.
And here's our next level after Bubbagloop Swamp, but I'm gonna go ahead and unlock it.
That is one whacked out snowman.
Why does Gruntilda have a mural of Banjo Kazooie in her lair?
She's a closet fan.
And there's another thing you want to do, is you want to come and break this ice ball. Or do that.
Okay, and why do we want to do that?
Well, you'll see in a little while, but you can see right now we can't get through here. We'll come back here later.
Okay. Let me guess, there's going to be some tool that will help you shrink.
Not a tool, but it's the next transformation, basically.
Gotcha.
And we'll come here as the transformation from Bubbagloop Swamp. Oh, he's so sad that he can't keep the boots.
He's just sad that he can't be lazy anymore.
Yeah.
Let's just be honest here. He enjoys way too much making Kazooie run, and so Banjo's like, I don't have to walk anymore.
Even though I do that anyway, because it's so much faster to do this.
Oh, that looks like it's gold and shiny. Is there something collectible in there?
Pretty much.
Yummy.
We gotta basically find all these crocs and feed them.
Oh my gosh.
Me want yummy eggs too.
Please tell me there's King K. Rool references in here.
Not quite, but there is a Donkey Kong reference much later.
Oh man, this would be like the perfect place to reference King K. Rool. Oh, and look, there's a Nika Bookum. Can we go in there?
Yeah.
Or is this piranha water?
Everything's piranha water, but I'm just gonna use the Wonder Feather. The Wonder Ween, I mean.
I love this trope in games where it's, you know, they like try to recreate the game we used to play as kids, the floor is lava.
Yeah.
And so they instead, you know, make piranha infested waters or whatever.
Ow.
Oh, ouch. Press the button. We get a Jiggy.
And this is a time trial. Run! Run like the wind and don't fall off, ideally.
I was gonna say, they were probably setting a really bad expectation there if all you had to do was press a button and get a Jiggy.
Yeah. Ugh. I'm seriously nervous.
Oh, wow.
Okay, I got time. I'm gonna
Do it right.
Yep. And score!
Yes!
And if
Except now we have to go back and collect all the notes.
Yeah. And if you miss it, it'll shatter and Grunty will say,
I'll be young and Tootie old before you get Grunty's gold.
So it's a permanent thing. You actually can't get that Jiggy after that.
no, you'll get it still. You just have to try again.
And did I just see a giant turtle in the background?
Yep.
Oh
That's
my gosh.
one spot we gotta go to in a bit.
I'll tell you one thing for Rare. They like making things giant.
And googly-eyed.
And googly, yes. And just weird eyes in general. Like big bug eyes.
And stop staring at me with them big old eyes.
And giant, giant eyes that you smash. Like we just did with Grunty. Something tells me that big croc mouth opens.
It doesn't open. We actually gotta squeeze in there later.
Okay, and what is the purpose of these golden idols?
It's just basically,
Is it a Jiggy or?
yes.
An ugly, hairy trespasser. He's after our gold. But he'll never beat us all.
I should have saved my Wonder Ween in hindsight.
Are you literally getting ganked by frogs?
Yep. Love, you're too tough for us. Minutes, take the gold.
It's a good thing those were frogs, otherwise I would feel bad because we didn't make a bees joke. Bees, oh my god.
Frogs, my god.
Oh, there you go, frogs. I love it. Bees are starting to become a theme for everybody, because like Proterra that now has a bees theme. It's more like he just sits there and screams, bees! Ah, oh my gosh, oh my god, oh my god! During the night, killed by bees.
Or you can go the Wicker Man route with Nicolas Cage. Which apparently was only in the unrated edition. And get the notes and hit the witch switch, pound Grunty's face, or glue the hat off.
Oh wow. I'm sorry, that statue looks like Grunty dropped the mic. She's like Kanye West. I'm gonna let you finish! I'm sorry, you need to do it.
I'm gonna let you finish, but Beyonce had the best music video of all
I was
time.
actually gonna say, do it as Grunty.
Oh.
I'm gonna let you finish! I'm gonna let you finish! That's almost what that looked like.
Let's see if I can align myself and not have to go over there. Well, I'll have to go over there.
Camera controls.
Come on. Beat him.
There we go.
And I'm not gonna worry about that Momo token, I have enough.
Ekum bokum.
Yep. Income bokum. Yeah, it's pretty simple. There's not a lot of... The 2E gets a little more complicated with what you have to do to...
And
get
apparently
chickies.
also gets dark.
Oh, fine. Yeah, I'm not gonna worry about it.
Yeah, if you don't need it,